Hey guys, so game data has updated for this weekly reset, and it is a pretty substantial one. Space Time Rush is updating. We're getting a new Zenkai, new free-to-play unit, and a new unique equipment for Sword of Hope Trunks. So let's go ahead and start. The first thing I want to take a look at is we'll start with the Vegeta Zenkai. Now, hopefully he is good because this is a very He's a good support unit for. He was a good support unit for future and a good disrupt because on death, he did destroy 3 of enemies' Dragon Balls along with some other buffs. But he is a supporting, but he is a range type. So let's see what his stats are. We got to factor in about a 7,000, 8,000 reduction for title boost and arts boost. Okay, he's very low strike attack at 256, 288, 286 blast. Yeah, 286 blast attack, and then one. How much is that? 187 strike defense and 191 blast defense. Those are alright stats. This is actually pretty good, and he does hold a destroy card effect with 2 blast cards. Bunch of good teams: Saiyan, God Key, Future, Vegeta Clan. So hopefully he does help. Let's take a look. Normal, strike attack, no blast armor, blast attack is normal. Gallic gun, this is a long range. Very simple. 20% to special move damage inflicted by allies or your buddy upon activation. I believe that is the same. Let me actually pull up. I forgot to pull up his kit, but let's do that real quick. Not Noah. Let me just pull it up in a separate tab here. He is a very old unit. Forget how old. He's like what, between first and second anniversary, I believe. I don't believe his blue card changed at all. Yeah, 20% to special move damage inflicted by allies or your buddy upon activation. Is that I think that is a permanent buff because there's no timer counts associated with that. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while since I've used this unit. Green card. Saiyans don't do limits. It is a stop time. Restores own ki by 30. 20% to damage inflicted for 20 counts. Increases card draw speed by 1 for 5 counts. Destroys 2 enemy cards and seals rushes for 5 counts. Okay, that last part I know for sure is new. Okay, so the 20% damage inflicted is the same. The destroy 2 cards is the same. So the 2 things that are different are that he increases card draw speed and he seals rushes for 5 counts both. He doesn't heal or draw a card, but I mean it is disrupting and it is supporting himself. The biggest asset that this green card has is probably the destroy cards and the rush control. So yeah, that's pretty good. Main ability: don't underestimate mortals, and especially not a Saiyan. Draw a blue card. Restores ally health by 15% and ki by 50. 30% to blast damage inflicted by allies for your buddy for 30 counts. Shortens allies to count by 15 counts. Let's see. So the healing is new. He already restored ki by 50, but the restoring ally health by 15% is new. 30% blast damage is the same, the timer count is the same, and sub count is the same. Okay, so the only thing different about this is the HP, which is, I mean, that's a good buff. No canceling down attribute downgrades or debuffs, which is, a lot of the modern units have that nowadays, and I understand this guy's a Zenkai, so it kind of makes sense. Z ability is, what was this? 35% Vegeta Clan or Future Blast Attack. Okay. Zenkai ability, we're looking for either Vegeta Clan or Future. Preferably Future, because that's what they're trying to buff. But the only purple Future Zenkai buffer, I believe, is the Rosé, and he is a heavy strike bench, so I'm hoping this guy, because of his Z abilities being Blast Attack, he'll be helping Future Purple. Okay, good. Perfect. That's good. I mean, I know some people might have wanted Purple Vegeta Clan, because I don't believe Purple Vegeta Clan has a Zenkai buffer. I don't think. I can't remember anyone off the top of my head. I think all the Vegetas that are purple Zenkai buff Saiyans? Let me check real quick. Zenkai. Purple. So the other God Vegeta from the Frieza movie buffs God Ki, and then the Saiyans. Is that Saiyan? I think that's Saiyan Saga Vegeta. He buffs Saiyans. I mean, it's fine. It's a good option either way. All right, let's check his unique abilities. Timeless Ties. Falling effects occur every time this character uses a Strike or Blast Arts card. Restores own ki by 30. So that is the Ultra Gogeta Blue effect. Actually uses, not lands. So it's actually better than Ultra Gogeta Blue. 10% to blast damage inflicted, so he's stacking damage there. Applies buff effects, cover null for 5 counts one time, and then 20% to damage inflicted by allies for 15 counts. That's actually pretty good. So he's stacking damage for himself and allies. I believe this last part here, the 20% to damage inflicted by allies, does apply to himself. Because it doesn't say allies other than this unit or whatever. So theoretically, he could be stacking like 30% blast damage if it tallies the same way, if it stacks the same way. So 30% blast damage for 15 counts every time he uses a strike or blast card. That's pretty good. So he's gonna be ramping up pretty quickly. The cover null's good, only 5 counts, but that's all we can expect. The following effects occur when this character is switched to standby. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer, and restores ally ki by 30. This is kind of like a Bulla, the Bulla that came out with was it Super 17? I believe it was Super 17. She does the same exact thing as a support type, so that's pretty good. So he's gonna be, you know, handing the baton down. I guess that's their wording, right? Is it here? I actually don't think it's here. Anyway, he is, if you switch out of him into, like, I don't know, what's another feature unit? Vegito. Then, you know, good pairing. Gives him a card, gives him an easier gauge to fill up, you know, stuff like that. How did that change from the first one? So or from the original Z ability. So he's old. Originally, he only had 20% to damage inflicted by allies when this cut for 15 counts. So this last part of this unique ability was the only thing he had. And he actually already had this part right here. The only thing that is changed is, let's see. There we go. So instead of restoring 30 ki, he originally only did 20. So that's a good change. Alright, second Z abilities. Desperate 5 for the future. 60% damage inflicted, 40% damage inflicted for 80 counts. Reduces damage received by 60, huh? Well, to be fair, initially he didn't have any damage reduction. He didn't have any damage reduction at all. That's how old he is. So that's, I don't know. 65% would have been nice. Increases card draw speed by 1 level for 80 counts, and -5 to R's cost for 80 counts. And then the following effects occur when this character is defeated. Restores allied Vegeta Clan future health by 20%, 35% damage inflicted, shortens ally sub count by 3, and then reduces Dragon Balls by 3. Okay, so this got a significant buff. So originally he only had 50% damage inflicted for 50 counts only. So now he gets 60% damage inflicted permanently, and then 40% for 80 counts. And he, of course, he gets a new damage reduction. He gets the card draw speed for 1 level for 80 counts, and the arts cost down. So I guess, I mean, you can see the bottom part here. He gets 35% to damage inflicted by allies when he's defeated. That is just, we don't really see that anymore, I don't believe. Maybe like 20 to 25% from like death buffs, but never 35. He is healing allies by 20% as well, which is the same. Reducing Dragon Balls by 3 is the same. So the only thing from this bottom portion here that's different is the sub count reduction. So I guess, I mean, obviously this character isn't going to be the unit that's dishing out damage. I believe he is classified as a range type, but I believe he's more of a support role. So it makes sense that they're limiting it 8 to 80 counts, which is, you know, it's still kind of eh. But I understand the design philosophy. So theoretically, he could get 2 times card draw speed in the first 80 counts if he uses a green card. That's good. So let's see, he's getting like 100% damage for first 80 counts from this unique ability alone, and then he's stacking damage here. That's not bad so far. Here's the new unique abilities. Following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Draws a blast card. Okay, that's good. Restores zone ki by 30. That's good. Inflicts all enemies with attribute dagger minus 10% to strike and blast arts power for 10 counts. Okay, so that's a pseudo disrupt ability. Not too much, but you know, better than nothing. Applies the following effects itself when an enemy activates a special move, ultimate, or awaken arts while this character is not defeated. Restores HP by 15% twice, and then nullifies. He goes type neutral both offensively and defensively for 10 counts. Okay, that's good. Twice. And then shortens sub count by 5. So this is even if he's on standby. So I guess he's kind of like the person you want to eat blue cards and ultimates with. But I mean, obviously with a 60% damage reduction, he's not going to be tanking too well. The healing is nice. Kind of like I think that's similar to like Namek Goku, the newer Namek Goku's effect with his unique equipment. But that's not horrible. He does draw a card, he's disrupting a little, he's healing. Sure. Last unique ability. Applies the following effects to self according to the number of Vegeta Clan or future battle. Oh, he's team gated. Okay. Battle members other than this character in the party when battle starts. One or more battle members, 50% to damage inflicted, and 15% to special move arts cost. Two battle members, 40% key recovery, and applies attribute upgrade, shortens sub count by 2. The following effects occur when changing cover. Destroys one enemy card, and plus 10 to all enemy arts cost for 5 counts. Okay, so this is, I mean, he's team gated, yes, which is usually not a good thing. That's what the downfall for a lot of the Legends Limited unique equipments are. But to be fair, you're not really using him on anything other than feature in Vegeta Clan. Maybe Saiyans. I mean, yeah, the death buffs are useful, but the HP's gated to Vegeta Clan and future, you know. So it makes sense why he's gated. Still, I don't think that was necessary. So he's getting 50% here. And then 40% key recovery and spit. So he's gonna be having, what is that? Like a 49 minus 15. I can math, I promise. 34 cost blue card. And then the first 80 counts. Where is it? First 80 counts, he has minus 5. So he's having a 29 cost blue card for the first 80 counts. That's pretty good. To say the least. And then changing cover, he gets a disrupt. The plus 10 to all arts costs can be very annoying. Especially for like people that have a full hand of blast cards. Because theoretically, you could have a 39 cost blast card for 5 counts. That's going to be annoying. Unless it's like Legends Limited Gotenks, who doesn't really care about arts cost up for the first 100 counts. Other than units like him. That's going to be a very annoying disruptability. Alright, so he doesn't look bad. He's not going to, like I said, he's not going to be the unit that's doing a whole bunch of damage. He's just going to be the support type. How much damage is he able to stack? Let's see. He's stacking, we won't count this, but he's getting 30% blast damage here, 20% regular here. So 100%, what else? There's gotta be more than that, right? Now here, 150? Is that it? Okay, he's definitely not going to be doing the most damage, especially because I don't think his stats are that high either, even offenses or defenses. So yeah, like I said, not the most offensive unit that you're going to be Zenkai Awakening, but support-wise, he's looking pretty good. He's healing a lot. And obviously, this is the first unit you want to be defeated to get all the buffs, like the damage inflicted, the HP, the Dragon Balls, you know, stuff like that. So overall, not bad, but not great. I don't think he's going to be doing too much damage. 150% for the first 80 counts isn't, you know, anything special. Especially when recent Zenkais have been getting upwards to 200 plus. But, I don't know. We could see some use with him just to support Goku Black a little. Because he needs it, let's be honest. Let's check the new, what was it, free-to-play, Free-to-play Angel Vegeta. Buu Saga, huh? He is a support type. Buu Saga. Oh wow. What is that? 240, 245 strike attack, and then 234 or like 233 blast attack. Defenses are looking pretty good though. 187 to strike attack or strike defense, sorry, and then 186 to blast defense. Those are very good for a free-to-play unit that is also support type. So mainly for support types, you want to see you obviously want to see more defenses. You're not looking for hyper offensive support types. As long as it can tank, it's fine. One of the strike cards holds 20% to strike damage inflicted for 2 counts. Okay. Arts and blasts are the same. Dynamic throw. So I believe this is the carbon print for the yellow Angel Vegeta from way back. You know, the one you always would use with the Senkai Green Super Saiyan 3 from Buu Saga. That team was tanky as hell. So this is a long-range blue card. Deals massive explode damage. Following effects occur upon activation. 15% to special move damage for 3 counts. Then inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade 50% to damage received for 15 counts. And it shortens ally stop count by 3 on hit. Not bad. You're number 1. Draws a strike card next. This is a stop time. Restores health by 10% and keep by 30. Cancels own attribute downgrades and 50% to damage inflicted by allies for 20 counts. Shortens ally stop count by 1. Alright, that's pretty good, Z ability. Or, not sorry. What am I saying? Green card. Only 14 cost. Gonna be drawing a card, he's healing, he's supporting there. Not bad. Main ability, Trust and Arrival. Randomly destroys 2 of your own cards and draws a strike and special arts cost. Restores own health by 15% and keep by 30. Restores allied Goku or event exclusive or Vegeta Clan HP by 15%. 20% damage inflicted by allied Goku, event exclusive or Vegeta Clan. Okay, so very specific that he draws a strike card and a special arts card. We'll see if there's any reason for that later in the unique abilities. But he himself is healing by 30%, and then he's healing allies by 15%, and then he's buffing 20% damage inflicted to allies as well, including himself, I believe. 15 counts only as well. Z ability is Buu Saga, Vegeta Clan, and event exclusive strike attack and defense. Okay, standard. Alright. Hot Blast the following effects itself in battle starts. 100% damage inflicted, 20% to strike damage inflicted, 70% damage reduction, alright, already good. -5 to strike arts cost. Following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Restores own ki by 20, 70% to damage inflicted. Okay, he's actually doing a lot of damage. Reduces impact damage received by 10% for only 5 counts. It increases card draw speed by 1 for 15 counts. Cannot be cancelled. Reduces enemy ki by 15. -1 arts cost level for 10 counts, which is just the enemy that you are switching into. And then +5 to all arts cost for 10 counts for the enemy. Okay. Decent disrupt there. Additional 30% to damage inflicted for 15 counts if a character Goku, event exclusive, or Vegeta Clan other than this character is a battle member. Alright. Following effects occur when letting a strike arts hit activates for once. Oh, this is probably why. Restores own ki by 20. Applies shortens sub count by 1 to self for 15 counts. And then this is landing. So cover null for 5 counts. And then shortens ally sub count by 2. Okay, so that's a long first unique ability. Alright, so he's getting a lot of damage inflicted. Obviously he's a more strike oriented character. Based on his stats alone. 232 is egregious. What else? He has the strike cost reduction, so now his strike cost is 14. So when he enters the battlefield, 20 ki. Okay. He's reducing impact damage by 10%, but for only 5 counts, I don't know how useful that's going to be. Because a lot of the units nowadays can just combo on and on. He does increase card draw speed for 15 counts. He is disrupting pretty well here. Reduce 15 ki for enemies and -1 card draw speed and +5 all arts costs. But the issue with that is they can just switch into another unit and they can continue past that disrupt. getting 30% damage here, because you're not going to be using him on anyone other than this. Maybe Boo Saga, but other than that, most of the Boo Saga units are Goku or Vegeta. Well, I guess not with Gotenks and Gohan and whatnot, but it's fine. Strike card. He does have to land a card to gain cover. You land a strike card specifically to get cover null. So the enemy has a window if they want to gamble that chance. Then that's a bit of an issue. But he is manipulating sub count a lot. Following effects occur when changing cover. Draw special arts cards. Cost next. Twice, so that's a green card. Goes type neutral defensively 3 times for 10 counts and reduces enemy ki by 30. Whoa. So he's actually reducing ki by 45, huh? Right? Where is that? Yeah, so this is just on switching, but this is on changing cover. That's very reminiscent of the Yellow Angel Vegeta. He reduced ki by 50 on cover change. And that, you know, very well, that was very annoying. That's a hell of a disrupt, actually. 45 ki is not, you know, it's not nothing. It's very much not nothing. That's actually a lot. Falling effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's arts cost. Ooh. Arts attack, sorry. Restores on HP by 3%. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 10% of strike and blast arts power for 2 counts. Minus 20% to special move, ultimate, and awaken power for 2 counts. So that reminds the healing reminds me of Rakum and Goldo from the Ginyu Force banner. They healed like 2 or 3, I can't remember, 2 or 3% every time they got hit. But yeah, he's gonna be tanking pretty well, I guess. Falling effects itself after enemy attack is over, restores 30% of damage received and 30% damage inflicted. Shortens on sub count by 1 every time another battle member is hit with an enemy's arts cost. That is permanent and that is not gated, or there's no maximum amount for that. So he's gonna be switching. Damn, he has a lot of sub count manipulation. Applies the following effects to allies when this character is switched to standby. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer and restores ki by 20. Okay, so there's a little support there as well. He actually looks pretty good. Like, well, similar to the purple Vegeta, he's not going to be doing tons of damage, clearly. But he has high defensive stats, and he has a lot of sub-count manipulation as well. So, on top of the defenses, he is also healing allies in the main ability. He has the 70% damage reduced. He is disrupting here. He's shortening his own sub count by 1 when he uses a strike card. He's going type neutral defensively and drawing a green card, which in turn is shortening his sub count again. Right? Or his ally sub count, sorry. He has the permanent, similar to like a Revival Cell, the yellow one. Or not yellow, red. Except this one is permanent. There's no limit to how many times this charge can be used, so as long as he's alive, you can just keep switching him into sponge damage, because he's healing here, he's healing from the main, he heals from the green too, yep. Yeah, a lot of disrupt, so he actually looks pretty good. Yeah, he actually looks pretty good. No, not offensively, of course, but support-wise, and that art is pretty good too, look at that. We do have some new pieces of equipment, so we should be getting a new Space-Time Rush equipment and the unique equipment for Sword of Hope Trunks. The big... Let's find Sword of Hope, actually. Where is he? Where are you at, buddy? Should be around here. There he is. The biggest issue, or the biggest concern I have with this equipment is... I really hope that they don't gate this to the teams he has. That has been a very big issue that they've done recently. Well, they've stopped recently, but for a lot of the character-specific unique equipments for Legends Limited units, they have been gating it to the teams that they've on. Massive example of this is LF Vegeta or Legends Limited Vegeta Blue. He has to be on God Key to get the full second unique ability, and that kind of just really hurt him. Who else had this issue? I think did UI have this issue? No, he didn't. I believe Namek. Oh, Dragon Fist, I think. Yeah, here. He needs the defenses to get for full movies and some family team. That's not too bad of an issue, but you know, I'd rather do without, right? Gammas didn't have this issue. That's why their unique equipment was actually pretty good. And Namek Goku? No, he didn't. So let's check. Yep, Sword of Hope. Base health, 15%. Just base stats all around, 40%. Now, he did get his Zenkai, I mean, like, fairly recently. What was it? It was like last year he got it, right? Was it last year? I believe it was last year. I can't remember, but 40% all around? That's really good. Inflicted damage 70%? Wow. I mean, keep in mind, this guy already has a Zenkai. So he already has pretty damn good stats. 70% damage inflicted? That's crazy. Restores own health by 1 to 3% after being hit by an enemy's arts cost while this character is on the battlefield. Also restores own health by 5 to 15% if remaining health is 50% or below. Okay, so he's getting the Rakumen Goldo effect too. Huh, we haven't seen this in a unique ability before, I don't believe, or not unique equipment before. This is letting him sponge hits a lot better. He's healing every time he gets hit, and then healing twice every time his HP falls below 50%. That's and he gets health here. That is a very good second ability, or second slot. Alright, third slot. Draw special arts cost next when this character enters the battlefield, activates once. Applies the following effects itself when this character uses a special arts. Okay, so this goes in tandem with the first part. Oh. Restores ki by 50. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemy special actions that act. So he gets cover null for 30 counts twice. And then. Ooh. Cancels buff effects when an enemy activates a special move, ultimate, or awakened arts while this character's on the battlefield 3 times. He is getting the MVP 17 effect, the Spirit Bomb Goku, the Super 17, not on rushes, so fusing Super Vegito can still, you know, nuke him out, but the issue with this equipment is the cover null limitation. This is very similar to Kaioken Goku. Let me find it. He had to get... So he enters the battlefield, and he gets cover null for 30 counts twice. The issue with that is that it's very easy to waste. Because it does... Like, the charges don't wait for the other one to run out. So let's say you use a green card with Sword of Hope, and then you're comboing and it's been 10 counts, and then you get another green card to continue the combo, but now you've used the final charge of the cover null, and you know that's 20 counts wasted. But for the sake of continuing the combo, you kind of have to, right? I mean, other than that, this is a very good unique equipment. I believe that's his only way of getting cover null besides being last man standing. Let me check, actually. I believe so, because when he's last man standing, he does get cover null, but other than that, I don't think there's any other way he gets it. Alright, Sword of Hope, Zenkai. I believe so. So he's gonna be a very tanky unit. Albeit he only gets 30% baseline damage reduction. And the only way to get the other 30% up to 60 is if... Wait, let me try it. I think. Did I just miss it? Oh yeah, so the only other way to get the other remaining 30% is if the enemy uses Strike Blast, Special Move, away, just any card in the game, and it's only for 15 counts. But, I mean, this guy has a lot going for him. He has a lot of tanky... And his ultimate did some really good damage. So he's getting 70% damage inflicted. That is not nothing. Alright, I'm actually excited to test him out. He's getting 15% HP, 40% all base stats all around, the damage inflicted, and he's healing twice here. He gets a green card. I mean, he's looking very good. He's looking very good. I am excited for him. And remember, he has a Disrupt unique gauge. I think he has to get hit like 5-ish times, 5 or 6 times for it to get full. And when the unique gauge is full, he gets a bunch of buffs and he disrupts as well. Let me check. I think it's here. Okay, yeah, here. He restores his own health by 20%. That's stacking on top of this remaining 50% one. He's getting damage inflicted. He's getting ultimate damage. He's getting card draw speed. He's canceling own attribute downgrades of normal conditions. And he's reducing enemy keep by 100. No destroy cards, but that's fine. Yeah, he has endurance, obviously, which goes in tandem with the buff effect removal. Yeah, this is a solid unique equipment. I actually really like this. Again, the only issue is this part here, but yeah, looks good. Let's check out the new unique equipment, or awakened. Ooh, that is. I think originally that did like pure strike attack for God Key, right? Goku. Hey, there's Goku Black's buff. Oh my gosh, they didn't want to give him a Go Frieza buff, so they gave him a unique equipment or an awakening equipment specifically for him. That's so goofy. Let me. Are there any other Goku Black defense types? Jesus. It's funny. Goku Black, Goku Black. Trying to find him in this list on the website. Oh, I just saw him. Goku Black, there he is. What is this? What is this yellow one? Range. What about this one? This rank? Ah. What about this free-to-play one? He's ranged, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, maybe this EX one. Oh, yeah, what about this Rosé? What about this free-to-play one? He's melee. Okay. So only 3 units in the entire game can use this. The new Legends Festival Yellow Goku Black. The purple Goku Black from Way Yon. And then the EX Yellow Rosé. This looks like a lot though. Jeez. 20% base defenses, 10% HP restoration, 20% base offenses, 20% special move damage, 20%, goddamn. And 15% to own strike and blast attack if there are 2 or more future battle members. Oh boy. Here's Rosé's buff, guys. They think they're real funny, huh? I mean, this is a very good equipment. Jokes aside. It's kind of disappointing that they had to resort to this in the first place. Because, unfortunately, Goku Black, you know, as a festival headliner, he was not done justice at all. Compared to Vegito, they released at the exact same time, and Vegito is so far and above better than Rosé. It's actually pretty funny. But, yeah, very good equipment. Only 3 units can use this, though, so yeah, do with that what you will. But, if you're running Rosé, then you definitely want to run that. I believe that's all the equipment. But, yeah, on to data mines. Hoi Poi is in effect. in 20 minutes from recording this. Let me actually go to it real quick. Right here. Alright. Here. Hoi poi. Finally. I have like 5,000 energy and I will be going in on it. This is just a very good way to get resources. Erasers, soul exchange bundles, fragments. You know, just a bunch of stuff that you wouldn't be able to get a lot of usually. Oh, and Zenny too. Very good. I went ham on this in Anniversary and I will go ham on it again. That's the free to play details. We were getting the Zenkai Rush battle very quick because we got LF Trunks Zenkai last week. But yeah, 300cc there. Gonna new raid this Friday. New full power battle for the purple Trunks, and then Kakarot, you are glorious. Okay. But yeah, new free to play event. We're getting a challenge battle. That's just like the 5 or 6 battles that you do for the Z power. Ultimate pickup, obviously a Babe banner. Like, fusing Vegeta's very good. Baby's aging, can't tank as well. They got a unique equipment, but they need a unique equipment. And there's the Hoi Poi. Here's some card sleeves. We're getting more Daima stuff. We're getting a Vegeta for Daima, finally. Card sleeves, mini Mr. Popo. We're getting Vegito, Rosé. The new raids, battle bonus characters, same as usual. Now it's Ultra UI though. Okay. What else is there? New message. There's the Awaken. There's that again. Here's the featured units. Now, obviously, once again, Bait banner. Fusing Vegito. Parasite Trunks. I mean, good for Tournament of Power. I use them. Super Baby 2, aging. No. Aging. Aged, actually. No. Decent support. No. No. Eh. No. Moo Tanks, really? What? Why is this guy on here? Anyways, yeah, no. Bait banner, do not summon. Golden Freeze is coming back, the Ultra UI is coming back, and I believe that is it. Yeah. Alright, so, pretty substantial update. I am very excited for it. I'll be going in. Still need a copy of Rosé, need one of Super 17, you know. I have finished the Vegito banner. I got him 6 stars, and I got Mai to 6 stars as well. But, yeah, we will be going for Rosé. Hopefully I get another copy of him soon, because part 2 is coming around the corner. But, hope your guys' summons have been going well. But, until next time, I will see ya. Have fun.